Hi, and hello. Welcome to Make Learning Stay with Sciyoncé, and I am Mrs. Olivia Davis, aka Sciyoncé. Quite often, I am asked the question, how did you come up with that name? Well, I think that is a very good question. So, I decided to make a video giving you the ABCs of Sciyoncé. Who is she? Where did she come from? Let's go ahead and dive in. All right. As I said before, I am Olivia Davis, and my teacher alter ego is Sciyoncé. Sciyoncé was born, or I should say created. I created this alter ego back in 2008, and I needed this alter ego, a person who comes in and she engages students and she busts boredom and she motivates students to learn and she breaks monotony that we can sometimes often find in a classroom, and that's what she does. Her life mission, her sole purpose is to motivate students to learn and hopefully inspire teachers to think outside the box, to try something different, to do whatever it takes. Inspire teachers to do whatever it takes to help their students learn. Okay, now let's get to the ABC part. I promise I'm not going to go through all of the alphabet. I am just going to give you A, B, and C. So let's start with A. Sciyoncé is aware. I think that's very important. She's aware, meaning that she is knowledgeable. And I'm going to go back and forth and say she and I and me, but you know who I'm talking about. I am very aware and knowledgeable about my students in my class. I know what's going on as it pertains to education, as it pertains to what works to help students learn. As a teacher, that's my job. That's what I'm supposed to know. And even though I do fun things and silly things and things that may not be serious in the classroom, and that's not what we do because, this is an institution of learning. Believe it or not, Sciyoncé is very, very aware of what works. I am constantly learning, constantly doing my homework. I am constantly growing and evolving and changing because I want to do what is best for my students. On another side note, I want to say that Sciyoncé, myself, I am a mother. I am a mother of 5 beautiful kiddos. So, as I am making these videos, I am going to try my best to hide background noise, or I try to make everyone be quiet, but you know what? It's not going to always happen, so bear with me. So, Sciyoncé is aware, and she is a mother of 5. Now, it is time for B. Sciyoncé is bold and brave. I need to be bold and brave in the classroom. Teachers know that, we joke sometimes saying that the classroom it's a war zone. It depends on how you look at it. When I say I need to be bold and brave, I need to be bold to try new things. I need to be bold enough and brave enough to honestly make mistakes in front of my students. And sometimes that's hard. I need to be bold and brave enough to reach out and try new technology or try a new activity, and I'm not quite sure that it's going to work out. I need to be bold and brave enough to say, you know what? I don't know the answer to that question. That's where my alter ego comes in. Even when I am concerned, even when I am hesitant to try something new, I try to tap into that place where I think about my students and I move forward and do what is in their best interest. So, sometimes I have to shake myself, be a little bit extra just to make sure that I'm trying those new things and I don't become stagnant. So, bold and brave, that is Sciyoncé. I have 2 C's for you. First C I have is creative. I like to think of new activities and ideas to try with students all of the time. How can I take one activity that's research based and that actually works and put a little twist on it to make it a little more fun and exciting for students, to make it more engaging for students? I write parodies, I write songs. I write poems, I write chants, I do all of those things for my students in order to help them remember. And that takes a little bit of creativity. Also, and I think what's very important is I, Miss Davis, aka Sciyoncé, I am caring. I really care about the success of my students. I really care about them doing well in my class, and not just in my class, but in life in general. I care about how they feel. And when I say how they feel, are they in a good mood? Is something bothering them? I care about their personal lives. I care about them as a person, not just a student in my class who is supposed to learn. So, I think that's important. That's very important as a teacher, because that caring heart is going to drive you to do whatever it takes necessary to help students learn and to help them achieve their goals. Okay, I am so excited because now it is your turn. It is your turn to introduce yourself to me. I want to know who's watching. I want to know who's out there. Give me your ABCs. Drop them in the comments below. Tell me about yourself. And please, while you're doing that, if you haven't done so already, please like, subscribe, and share, if you will. From a teacher perspective, I don't know, or any perspective, as you are introducing yourself to people, and I say teacher because, we have our first day of school activities, and we have some different things, open house. This might not be a bad idea for you to use, with your class or with your students. So who knows? And students, if you're out there, tell me who you are. This will be a great way for us to connect. Parents, same thing. I want to know what's going on. Who am I talking to? Who's watching? And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.